Hey guys, what is going on? Ignore this logo right here. This is Cass Becker Co. And right now you just have a whole lot of Becker speaking at you. I'm just going to be in this video because frankly the sales video you're about to see, it has me in it and I wrote it, so it makes sense for me to break it down, doesn't it? And what we're going to be doing in this video is breaking down the sales video that SEO Zen went on to do about 10K copies sold. Pretty neat kind of stuff. And what I want you to take away from this video is, first off, how good looking I look in a suit. That's really the whole reason we're talking right now. I mean, what other reason do you have to be here? The next thing I want you to take away is the methodology behind this video. Now, this video went on to do 10K sales, extremely successful copy. And the one thing I want to take away from this, though, is this is not my most successful video. I have sales videos on Source Autopilot, Infinitum, Dynasty, all have done a total of way over $1 million in sales. And what you need to take away from this is more so the methods behind this video on how you can apply them to any video. I'm about to tell you something that's really going to piss you off about this video and the SEO Zen upsell video. I literally wrote this video and shot it in a single day. Literally wrote it within about a 4-hour span. All of this was done, and the large priority of it was just based around the filming and getting all the angles and stuff like that. And the same thing with the upsell video. It literally took me 2 hours to create. It had 50% conversion rate on the back end of that. All right, this video right here still had around, I think it had like 30% conversion rate on the launch day, like $8 EPCs and stuff like that. So very effective gizmos I'm putting on here. And the reason why I'm able to write it so quickly and how you're going to be able to write so quickly is because I just know exactly what works. Now, am I the greatest sales video copywriter of all time? I like to think so, but probably not. Now, after watching this video, the two things you're going to be able to do is, first off, your sales videos are going to be able to convert much higher. I see so many people just butchering the fine art of selling people stuff in sales videos, frankly, because they just don't know how to do it. Same thing with written copy. It's just done 10 times more wrong. I guarantee this will increase your conversion rates on your next launch. I guarantee it. Just pretty much simple. All right, I'm not even selling anything, so I can legally say that. On top of that, guys, it will allow you to write your sales videos 10 times faster. I frankly, in the past year, I have not spent more than a day writing the sales video. I have not spent more than a couple of hours writing a sales video. It's not because I'm extremely smart, just because I know all the buttons to hit, and then it's just good game. Okay, so that's what we want to get into. So this is about a 7-minute video, and I've actually broken the sales video down before. It took me about 40 minutes to do. I want to get you in and out of here in about 15 to 20 minutes. So I'm going to kind of nail all the big points for you when we're doing this, and that's basically where we're going to go from there. So I'm going to kick this off, and we're going to get going, all right? Hey, the next few seconds. All right, freeze frame, just 10 seconds in the video. First thing to take away from that real quick, I see a lot of people do. They literally have their videos start auto-applying the second the video starts, and it's just like a person jumps on a page before they can even read the headlines. It's like, hey, buy my shit. All right, yeah, the same effect of me screaming in this has the same effect on them. You don't want to do that. This is a really quick thing. You want people to digest your headline, especially in sales videos. I really like copywriting pages, just basic old school copywriting mixed with sales videos, because I want someone to digest the headline, especially on lower ticket items, and be like, okay, this is like the big benefit. All right, sales video to watch, right? It just kind of sets them up for the right way to go about things. Now, I just want to show you about a site I created right here. You can see it's ranking number 2 in Google for a surgery-related term. I'm going to be renting out these pages to surgeons in the local area. But the cool thing about this site is it's ranking for dozens of terms like this, all based around a very expensive surgery that I can sell to virtually anybody. Now, the crazy... All right, so right off the bat right here, I want to make two comparisons. First off, and you'll see in a lot of high-ticket product sales, not even high-ticket, just a lot of product sales, you see a lot of people starting off with like a training video or kind of like it's not pitching right away kind of video. For type of JVZoo launches, especially in like the $40 to $100 range, I don't like to do that because the people coming to the page have just been hit with this stuff all around. They know what's going on. They know they're about to get pitched to. Just tell them what you got, all right? Next thing I also want to tap on really quickly is first off, starting off the video with the biggest benefit is usually what a lot of people do, but they usually put it in the words and stuff like that. I usually like to start the video off with results right away. Why? The person goes, okay, I want to get those type of results too. I'm going to listen for 5 more seconds, and that's when I'm able to start drawing them in with more sales text and stuff like that. A lot of times videos start off with like, hey, if you're a person who doesn't like doing SEO, I have a software that will do SEO for you. That's cool if the person's never heard a sales pitch before, and this doesn't just apply to SEO, it applies to everything. But every person that's going to be looking at your sales page, especially in the internet marketing niche, has heard that sales pitch before, and the first thing you've done is just blend in with every single person in the market. So I like to start off with the main result because people want results. That's just the plain out, simple truth. And if they know they're going to be sold to, I always just start with results first. All right, so let's get back into it. About this site literally took me 60 seconds to make from start to finish with a push button software, and it only took me 3 days to get rankings like this, and that's exactly what you're going to be seeing in this video. And on top of that, if you watch the end of this video, I'm going to be showing you somewhere you can go to get a free report that'll show you exactly how I set up this site. Alright, really quickly, I accomplished 3 things right there. Alright, first off, I make just an almost unbelievable statement. Alright, I always like to start my videos off with just an unbelievable, challenging statement that just most people would not believe based around the results I've gotten. You just always want to do that because it challenges people to go, alright, either bullshit, and they want to call bullshit on you so they can keep watching the video. Top of that, I offer that free report we talked about in your earlier kind of PDF. You can still click below, hit like, and you'll be able to get access to the PDF that explains how I use free reports to get more opt-ins with launches. And everything, so you can copy down the exact strategy I use for yourself. Before we get into that though, I want to talk to you about a crippling medical condition that's affecting the SEO community.
Hey there, my name is Alex Becker, and if you focus on me for the next few moments, I'm going to tell you about a life-crippling, soul-sucking medical disorder that's affecting 99.5% of the SEO community and might be affecting you. And this is, of course, the waste too much fiddle-sticking time disorder, or WTFT disorder as the scientific community calls it. And it makes us here at SourceWave, one of the largest SEO brands online, very, very sad. Now, WTFT is a silent killer in the SEO community, so we set up a series of questions.
Alright, this next part right here. Why am I doing a bunch of stupid, erroneous stuff? Let me tell you why. Alright, first off, this was originally how the video started. However, we threw those results in the front of the video just so we could really target the customer we're really looking for. Alright, this was a very targeted launch, targeting directly to SEO, so we really wanted to hook in SEO with results right in the beginning. However, what a lot of copies do after they hook someone with the results is they just bore them to death. Alright, it's the same pitch you've seen over and over again. Oh, if you don't like doing SEO, then we're going to have somebody that does SEO for you. Again, this applies to any niche. If you don't like working out, we're going to show you how to not work out. Pretty simple stuff right there. So what I'm doing in this video is the first thing I have to do is have their full attention. Have their absolute full attention. So I start off, the best way to get attention is to completely separate yourself from everybody else in the industry. You don't want to have the same thing everybody else does. It's like basic sales 101, yet nobody does this. Alright, so you see what I'm doing here in this video. Boom, I jump on stage with a suit, a white screen, completely overkill, and I start talking about a medical disease that is going to kill SEOs. Why do I do this? It's like intelligent? Does this build up like the selling process? Does this make them want to buy the product more? No, it has their attention. All right, I have to have their full freaking attention if I want to convince them that what I'm about to get into next is that they have a problem. All right, and that's part kind of 3 in the selling process. All right, you get their attention, and then you have to convince a person they have a problem before you can sell them a solution to the problem. What a lot of people do is they jump straight into selling the solution. All right, people need to understand, like, whoa, I have a problem. But in order for them to understand they have a problem, I have to have their intention to convince them they have a problem. All right, so let's keep going.
You can ask yourself right now to see if you have WTFT disorder. Have you in the past year spent more than 15 seconds doing any of the following, such as optimizing your website, siloing your website, I mean that really sucks, creating relevant content for your site, that really sucks, going out there and monetizing your site, or even going out there and building PR links to increase the ranking of your website? Now, if your answer was yes to any of the above, you are suffering from WTFT disorder.
Of course, really quickly, all their answers are yes. All right. However, I creatively got them to say yes, I have all these problems. Great. We've got them to accept that they have a problem. Now it's time to teach them about a solution.
And are slowly killing your chances at rankings and making money with SEO. The issue is you need all of those things to rank, and because of the time it takes to do them or the cost it takes to outsource them, being an efficient SEO is next.
By the way, here's your problem. That's what I'm doing. You admitted you have this problem. Here's your problem, and here's how it's affecting you.
To impossible. At SourceWave, for years, we've been helping thousands of SEOs, and what we do just plain works. You can see all the crazy testimonials and results people are getting. Don't do that right now because I'm about to show you something very cool. We've created...
Really quickly, what I just did there how I say you can check out all the crazy results everyone is getting. Don't do that right now. Of course, everybody's getting crazy results all by the page. I'm building authority, I'm building all these results without them having to go skim through it. I say you can check that all in a sec. Don't do that right now. First off, they're going to assume the results and authorities all there. Two, I still have their attention. All right. You don't want to talk about the rest of your page. You don't want to send people off anywhere else. And especially when you're watching your video, doing things like, hey, don't go there right now, do this right now, gets them to focus more on you. You don't want them going all willy-nilly over the place. So be sure when you're shooting your videos, be aware of what you're getting your visitor to do, and be aware of how you can control them to do what you want to do by commands. All right? It's literally as simple as that.
Button solution that in just 60 seconds creates sites that just plain rank. The secret is our silo automation techniques that build sites and optimizes them in such a way that Google is absolutely addicted to them. It's sort of a little creepy. And while it's doing this, it's also fully optimizing the site by putting unique, relevant, copyscape passable.
All right, so what I'm doing right here, and I'm going to skip through this part of the video really quickly, is I'm just telling them about the solution. And okay, cool. So first off, get their attention. 2, make them realize they have a problem and make them realize why it's a problem. 3, offer them the solution. All right, this is just very basic stuff that I repeat every single sales video in kind of creative different ways. Now, what I'm going to do really quick is the next step is make them believe the solution works. However, you also have to get them excited about watching your features and watching the demonstrations, especially true in software. And this is where a technique I've made up, completely pulled out of my butt, called the Magic Show method, comes into play. All right, so look, we've offered them a solution, but we have to make them believe the solution works. Get their attention, make them realize they have a problem, offer them a solution, make them believe the solution works, and tell them what to do. That's the last part. However, in order for them to believe the solution works, we have to get them to see the solution working right in front of them. That's usually pretty boring. All right, if you've ever been to like a county fair where like a guy's doing like a knife demonstration, no one wants to sit there for 20 minutes and watch him, cut bread and shit like that. What I like to do is when I get people to watch my solution and make them believe it works, is I like to make an extremely bold promise. I like to almost make like a magic show promise, all right? And you can see in this video, I'm just going to let this play for a sec.
Don't believe me? It's all right, most WTFTers do not. Let me prove it to you live right before your eyes on my computer right now.
What I promise them right now is that I'm going to show them how they can solve all these problems in 60 seconds, literally 60 seconds. I'm going to do all this stuff that usually takes a person an hour to do. Now, why do I make it 60 seconds? You're also going to see me putting a clock here. You're going to see me putting on literally the final countdown in the background. It's because I'm doing a literal magic show. Now, when a person's using this software, they can do it in 1 minute. It can take them 10 minutes. Great. Now, what a lot of people are going to do in their software demonstrations, though, and they're going to make it really boring. It's like, hey, let me show you how my software looks. Let me show you how my product works. Let me show you what I'm going to do for you and how it works. And then they just go for 10 minutes showing off how it works. That's boring. What I like to do is like to make a big, bold statement and then almost make it like a magic show. So what you're going to see, and I'm going to kind of skim through this part, but you're going to see
relevant copies.
First thing I do, I ramp up the excitement of the video with the final countdown, right? A lot of people are like, he's putting the final countdown and that would be funny. Well, yes, that's true too. However, this guitar solo slowly starts playing. I throw a clock in the bottom of it and I say, in the next 60 seconds, you're going to see me do this, all right? In the next 60 seconds, you're going to see me jump into this pit of piranhas and come out unscathed, all right? Something like that. I go and start the clock up and I say, in the next 60 seconds, you're about to see something crazy happen. So now people are on the edge of their seat, they're watching the clock, they're seeing me do all this stuff, and you see how I've turned the features demonstration, the most boring, awful part of any sales video, into like a magical and like experience where people are like, I wonder if he's going to beat the clock and stuff like that. So not only that, not only do I have their full attention, but I'm making it exciting. They're getting excited about using my product. All right, so content is going to be fully monetized, and I'm going to get a PR6 link or a PR5 link. So what you can see me doing for the rest of this video right here, the clock is ticking. I'm doing all this stuff, and of course I stop the clock to explain what I'm doing, but you can see really quickly, pull a relevant YouTube video, best cosmetic surgeons in Plano, exactly the keyword that I asked for right there. I can click here for more info, that would be my affiliate link and whatnot. And as we go through real quick, you can see the silo's all the way up to the top of the silo. It's absolutely crazy. So I stopped the clock over 10 seconds and showed them all the stuff I've done just in 10 seconds in a very excited, rapid fashion point of way. All right. If they want to get all the features and all that crap, that's all below on the sales copy and stuff like that. What I'm doing is I'm getting them excited about the features. Like, look what I've done in 10 seconds. Optimize the site. Done this and this. Look what I've done in 10 seconds with this woman. She's lost this weight. She's put on this amount of muscle. Bam, bam, bam. Whatever type of product you're selling out there. Magic show type experience. Set up a challenge and then beat your own challenge in front of them. Of course, you're going to beat your own challenge because you're the one making it up. That doesn't take away from the feeling of the kind of magic show performance. So you can see, as I'm going through the video, constantly doing that over and over again. Just look at the results right here. And you can also see in the background how I'm constantly wrapping up with, again, and I want to monetize all this content, maybe if I had a surgeon to link to or whatnot, which I probably will be doing with this site. Alright, so I've hopped over to the monetization section. Again, Final Countdown, all that kind of music and stuff is playing in the background. Cheesy and stuff, a little bit, but again, cannot stress this enough. When you're doing your demonstration of your product, don't make it a demonstration. Make it a freaking show. Make it a magic show where people are like, I can't believe you're going to do this in 60 seconds. Find ways to work timers. Find ways to work crazy challenges in. Find ways to find goals that people would normally not believe. All right. For example, say you're like maybe having a Facebook product, right? And you could start off at the beginning of a week and like, look, I'm going to make a huge Facebook page in a span of a week, and you could have like day 1, nothing's working. Day 2, it's starting to pick up. Day 4, holy, look what it's doing. Day 7, oh my gosh, like build up on top of that. Have like those challenges or almost game show events on your type of copy. So that's the most important thing you got going on right there. And what I'm doing with this too, we'll step back to what the point of this step is we're making them believe the solution can work. Now, I want to keep their attention the whole entire time. A lot of time you're going to lose the visitor while you're convincing them that it works. I keep it exciting while showing them that 100% works, while getting them excited about the features. All right, the features are usually the most boring part of a sales video. So there you go. So that's kind of what goes on for the rest of this video right here. All right, you can see I stopped the clock, beat the time right there, have all that kind of stuff going right there. Cool stuff right there. So done in got all that going on. Time. Now, what I also did in the sales videos, this really wasn't that hard to do. And the results I got with the software, they were good, but it wasn't anything completely out of the ordinary. It was just showing it and putting it in a light to where this looks absolutely awesome. And one thing you got to keep in mind with whatever you're selling, so don't ever focus on having an impossibly magical product. All right, that's going to be very hard to do, and you're not going to be able to do it with every single launch you do. What you want to focus on is having a high quality product, and in focusing on a way to make the results seem as magical as possible. Don't go lying about your results. Don't go pumping bullshit out there. But you can see how I frame these results right here. I frame the actions the software is doing right here, made it 10 times more exciting and more desirable than just sitting here like, hi guys, I'm going to make a silo in front of you. Look at the results it's getting in Google. Wow. Anyways, SEO Zen works by clicking this button and entering your keywords. That's what most people do. Make your results sexy. Make everything fun and exciting. Very, very simple thing to do. I've gone on there just... Now, after that right there, I'm going to forward to the end of the video because this is more of the same exciting magic show kind of stuff. Forward to the end of the video. What I then do...
Just do not rank.
We're on the 5th step. Then tell them what to do. All right, this simple process that people just mess up. At the end of the video, are like, well, if you like those results, you should pick up X, Y, and Z below. No, you want to be like, you need to go right now, hit the buy button, click the buy button. You're going to go and you're going to see me again in 2 seconds. I do this multiple times. Check this out.
And what I want you to do is hop in on this because you can enjoy sites that do rank and you can actually start spending more time enjoying making money. So if that sounds good to you, if you liked
One thing to throw in there right again is I kind of wrap up the solution. Kind of wrap up the entire process, frankly. I said, look, if you're suffering from this problem, we have the solution. You've seen it work, and you no longer have to suffer from this problem. Again, this is common sense crap, and what you're going to realize is selling is really common sense. However, a lot of people just don't do this. They don't wrap it up with like a, hey, all right, you have this problem. You know why it's a problem. You don't have to suffer from the problem to solve this problem. Click the buy button right now. A lot of people are like, all right, well, that's the demonstration. You just go below, hit the buy button. Constantly reframing why they're going to hit the buy button. Get them excited emotionally to hit the buy button as well. We're going to get more into that in the webinar itself. I'm kind of wrapping this up. But you see, I get them emotionally excited. And I'm like, look, dude, you don't have to deal with this issue anymore. You don't have to deal with your high blood pressure because you can just pump yourself full of this, I don't know, liquid codeine or whatever. All right, I think that's actually an illegal drug. But you get the point, all right? I have their excitement. Look, I take their excitement, wrap it up, and I throw their excitement into me telling them what to do. Oh my God, all right, let's go team, boom. Just picture like a football coach getting his team all psyched up, then sending them out on the field. But you have to tell them where to go. If you get them all excited and don't tell them where to go, you just have a giddy bunch of people just like running around your sales page aimlessly. Tell them what to do next.
You saw in this video, what I want you to do is go and read about all the cool stuff you're about to get below. Then when you're done with that, you're going to hit the buy now button below.
Also notice really quickly, I say, then when you're done with that, you're going to hit the buy button below. Not, if you're going to, after you do all that, if you like that, well, just go hit the buy button below if you like. All right? I'm saying you're going to hit the buy button below, and they're like, all right, I'm going to hit the buy button below. Keep that in mind.
One thing, you need to act now because if it's launch day, you're going to be getting up to 62% off.
Forgot the sixth step, all right? Yeah, there's actually 6 steps, and I'm adding the 6th step right now, all right? After you telling them what to do, you have to give them a reason to act now. There always must be a reason to act now, all right? Get their attention, make them realize they have a problem, show them a solution, make them believe the solution works, tell them what to do, get them to act now. All right, a person might go, oh, that looks great, this is really awesome, but I don't have my credit cards across the house, or oh, my dog looks like it really has to piss, so I'm going to let it out first, or oh my god, there's a new Facebook post talking about Keanu Reeves and Obama. All right, you don't want that to happen. There has to be like, look, you need to act now because the price is going up. We only have so many copies. This is closing down in 10 minutes. There has to be a real scarcity, a real reason to act now at the end of every offer. If there's not a reason to act now, there's no reason to get your offer. All right? If you do not have that, that's the most important thing to really take away. And I've said there's a lot of important things to take away. But you need to have a reason to act now. Real reason to act now. Not, oh, we're only selling so many copies. These people that you're going to be selling to are pretty jaded. Especially in the internet marketing niche. And there's nothing wrong with them. They've just seen a lot of bullshit. If you say, oh, we only have so many copies, wink, wink, or oh, the price is going up, or oh, we're taking this product down, a lot of times they're not going to believe the real scarcity. Literally have something with like 24 hours, here's the clock, price is going up. Act now, all right? You have to have that. Have real scarcity in every single thing you do.
On SEO Zen. And during launch week, you're going to be getting half off, all right? And after
just really quickly, another thing to throw in, you don't always have to deal with price, too. It doesn't always have to be discounts. It can be something as a free bonus for people that buy on launch day. It can be something as a free webinar for people that only buy on launch day. It can be virtually anything. And also encourage your JVs to do that as well. There has to always be a reason to act now.
Launch week is done. We are doubling the price to $127. So go below this video right now and read all the crazy results people are getting and all the cool stuff you're about to hop into. And when you're done doing that, you're going to click the buy button and that's it. We'll then talk again in a few seconds as you get instant access to SEO Zen. So you're going to go do all that right now and I'm going to see you in a few seconds. All right, talk soon.
All right, so you can see at the end of the video, claim your free report at the bottom of the page. That's how I get those free emails and stuff like that. But you also see what I'm telling the people do. Reading copy and the features of a product normally isn't exciting. In fact, it's really boring and people can't manage to do it unless they're really interested. The goal of a copy is to take people that are semi-interested or not really that interested and make them interested. So relying on people to read your features and understand your product, it's kind of like, it's just not going to work. So what I like to get them to do after I've got them all excited with the Magic Show, now it's time to go read all those features you need to make the buying decision. At this point, I have them excited. I have them believing the solution works. I've told them what to do, and I've given them reason to act. Go read the features, then act. Boom. And that's how I get people excited about reading the features and stuff like that. So let's hop back. So that, guys, is how I essentially write every copy. Now, I encourage you not to pay attention to the little nitty-gritty things. There's so many little nitty-gritty things I can get into, but the big reason why the copies work are the 6 steps. It's just basically my 6 steps to selling. All right. And of course, we know the more targeted your launch is, you want to maybe throw in like a little result snippet at the beginning of it that really targets the type of people coming to your launch. However, the basic 6 steps that I basically do in any sales video, first off, got to get their attention. You can't get anyone to want, you can't create desire, you can't convince people, you can't do anything before you have someone's attention. It's just the biggest thing to take away. And I see so many marketers try and start selling before they have anyone's full attention. Especially when you're doing a JV launch and stuff like that. If it's your own list and you have people that already you have rapport with, things change a little bit, but you must have full attention. Think to yourself, when your copy's going, do I have a person's full attention before I get into my stuff? If you don't, go back. For example, if I'm selling an e-commerce plugin, I want to say if you have these symptoms on your site, or you're not doing this, this, and this, you have this problem. All right. If you have this, and the symptoms, you have high blood pressure. Now, that's not enough to make a person understand why they want to fix the problem. You must create that desire to fix the problem. So the next part of step 2 is make people aware why this is a problem, to create that desire to solve the problem. You can't get somebody to buy something until they have a desire to fix the problem. All right. And a lot of people know they have the problem, but you also want to educate people that don't know they have the problem, why they have the problem, and give them the desire to cure it. All right. Especially in our industry, we're not selling Ferraris, we're not selling Lamborghinis. People buy those type of things for emotion and whatnot. We're selling solutions to problems or better results. So make a person realize they have a problem and then educate them enough so that they have desire to solve the problem. The next thing you do is show them a solution. You gotta show them the solution. I don't think I can break that down any easier. And then the next step, step 4, is make them believe the solution will work for them. And of course, one thing to throw in there with the magic show technique, you want to make the solution part of it, where you're showing them the results and everything, exciting. Go back and watch like the Insanity commercial. I'm sure you guys have seen that workout video. It's so exciting the whole entire time. You just can't wait to see like the next crazy thing this guy with the shirt off is going to do. Same exact thing going on right there. 5th, you need to tell people what to do. 6th, you need to give them a reason to do exactly what you told them to do right then. Now, whenever you're doing your next sales video, follow those steps, and I guarantee you will convert higher because you have covered all the bases to creating a sale. Now, you can get all the nitty-gritty, some NLP stuff, you can get into all sorts of crazy other copywriting stuff like that, but the core basis, if you cover those 6 steps and look back at your copy and say, did I nail first step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, and step 6 in some way, then you're going to have higher conversions, right? You might not convert as highly as I do. That's going to be training you're going to need to get actually, in the webinar and stuff like that. However, this is going to help you immensely. So with all that being said, guys, this is Alex Becker at Cass Becker Co. And on behalf of myself and Alex Cass, we're going to be seeing you at the webinar. It's going to be really sweet. So I guess I'll catch you around. All right, take it easy.